Hello everyone and welcome to another historic video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Esper Stoneforge Mystic deck in historic format. So this one is going to be a little bit different to all the Stoneforge Mystic decks I've played so far, and that is because we're going to be incorporating this card called 3-Tree Battalion, which is a card that I've been meaning to try it out in this shell, because if you hit the Stoneforge Mystic with the 3-Tree Battalion, now you make a double, right? When you make a double Stoneforge Mystic, usually what happens is when they see a Stoneforge Mystic, they want to kill it because you tutored for an expensive equipment spell. But when you 3-Tree Battalion, a Stoneforge Mystic, two of them are going to show up, and chances are they might not have a second removal spell for the Stoneforge Mystic, which is why the 3-Tree Battalion is such a sick card for the Stoneforge Mystic. Not to mention, we are playing 4 copies of Abhorrent Oculus, so let's say if you hit Abhorrent Oculus with the 3-Tree Battalion, well, you get double Abhorrent Oculus, which could get out of hand very, very quick. Other hits with the 3-Tree Battalion that we have, if you get Psychic Frog, that's also pretty insane. But if you also hit Diviner of Fates, that's also insane as well, because having multiple copies of it on the battlefield makes its effect triggered twice, which can net you an additional card every time you discard a card. So compared to Collect the Company in this deck, because we're playing so many creatures that you don't mind getting a double of, it's actually going to be way better than Collect the Company, which is a little bit strange because a lot of the times Collect the Company does seem a little bit better than the 3-Tree Battalion because of the fact that you can diversify different threats onto the battlefield, and usually in a lot of the case, having different creatures on the battlefield with different effects can go a longer way. But because we are playing these powerhouse cards like Abhorrent Oculus, Diviner of Fates, and Psychic Frog that don't mind an extra double of on the battlefield, we actually love playing this card over the Collect the Company in this deck. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Historic Best of 3 to show you guys how that does. So let's hop on over. Wow, this hand looks so good if we had blue mana, but I don't think we can keep this. Oh my god. Turn 1. I think the 3-Tree Battalion is too expensive right now. Wow, is a Psychic Frog actually. Might actually be Psychic Frog. Waste not. Okay, that's a little bit awkward, isn't it? I should have maybe thought about that. Yeah, I should have attacked first. My bad. Well, that's kind of awkward. I should have had one more card if I was smarter, but I wasn't. Well, let's find out if I can actually land this Oculus. Shall we? So maybe I should keep this in case of future turns with the for the their bandits talent, basically. And another bitter triumph. That's actually kind of annoying. Oh my god. We're actually getting so messed up. I think this is a go next situation. Unless? Unless?
Ooh, a fight. Perfect. I haven't
Should I cast it on the upkeep?
Don't come any closer.
What should I do? That's so rough because the thing is, if I play the 3-tree battalion and hits an Oculus, then I have to play it this turn, right? That's so rough, actually.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
What to do? But then if I do it... Draw an additional card for each opponent who has 1 or fewer cards. I think I pass. They went for a minus. That makes sense.
I am the master of the dead here.
I'm not even sure how we're gonna win this one. Gonna be pretty close. Oh, they shocked themselves. We got double Oculus. We should have just done it. Wow. That's interesting. We would have actually won if we did that. I can't believe it. We would have actually won the game here. So they went for a minus, right? That's rough. The bandit's talent is pretty rough for me at the moment. Another 3-tree battalion. I could get like a fatal push. Okay, we got a fatal push. Well, we pass, right? We can't cast things because otherwise we die to Bandit's Talent. This is a crazy game. This do be a crazy game.
Give it your best shot, adventurers.
Oh no.
No more distractions. Let's make this quick.
Brutal. Almost won, despite a slight like misplays on here and there. Let's have a Fragment Reality instead of a Fatal Push for the Waste Knot. And the Skyclip Apparition instead of Archon. Yeah, we almost won, despite that slight misplay at the start. We would have drawn an additional card. Ooh. Mulligan to 5. It's pretty brutal. So we should keep the Unearthed, right? Yeah, that sucks. So they go for a Waste Knot immediately. Okay, that's fine.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when we win.
They're gonna go for minus.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space? I'll be back with friends.
Okay. Wow, another Waste Knot. Cycling is considered discarding, right? Okay. Plunder. I'll discard that. And I'll let you have a card. Attack. Wow. Didn't expect that.
Focused and
Okay.
disciplined.
I don't know why they have an R set in this matchup, but sure. Let's go again. Wow, we don't have to mulligan? That's crazy. It's been a long time. Also, my opponent has a waste knot every single game. Without having to mulligan, right? Without really having to mulligan. I am pretty happy that I won that game, by the way. I should probably play this, so I have a fourth untapped land for the Hollowed Fountain. And they have a waste knot every single time. I think I am just going to Fragment Reality. Even though I lose out on tempo. What is this? They just have it every time. How is that possible? Right? How is that possible? That is insane. That is insane. Let's see. I mean, Diviner of Fate is great against them. Just that I feel like this game is gonna be over next turn. Maybe I don't need that dissection tool? Let's do this. So we can, okay. I guess you're kind of forcing my hand. Skyclave Apparition. I'm gonna go Juggernaut so I can flip the Stoneforge Mystic. So they have a Damnation. That's really the only card that we're worried about here. Nice. Deja Vu. We have actually seen this in today's session. Same with this. It's kind of unlucky. We're playing a 23 land deck, so like seeing this twice in 2 matches, like what is this, right? Yeah, pretty unlucky. One lander in 23 land deck in just 2 sets, right? Kind of unlucky. I'm just gonna see what kind of deck they're playing. We're probably gonna lose this one because we mulled to 5. Wow. That kind of sucks. So they're playing a mono green devotion with the Orion. I don't know why. Why would you do that? I'll look at one more card. I think I am going to leave here. Because even if I Juggernaut Peddler here, doesn't do anything, right? They have a blocker. Karn survives. They have a One Ring. They have Cavalier. Okay, so in this matchup, we're gonna have an Archon. Fragment Reality is probably better than you know, Fatal Push. I'll have Thoughtseize instead of maybe a copy of the Unearth. I'm gonna take out a Sword, Stoneforge. Yeah, I think that'll do. Yeah, let's get rid of another Unearth. Can't cast Psychic Frog. But I think we still keep it. Because we've been just mulliganing way too much. Like, it's kind of crazy how much mulligan we do. Their deck definitely does not seem like it's playing a, you know, a Yorion deck, right? Definitely does not seem like it. I'm gonna take away the Karn even though they have 6 because, I mean, I'm kind of hoping that we get the Boar Trawler a little bit faster. Well, that's not it. This is the worst outcome. Well, well, well. Worst outcome here. Ah. I think I have to get rid of the 6 here. My God. That's crazy. I mean, still 13 blue source. Is 13 blue source, like, not good enough? 23 lands. Game 1, we got stuck on lands. Game 2, we're also stuck on lands because we're mana screwed. I'm just not sure what the heck is going on here. We just can't play the game twice in a row. And it's a tap land. Wow. Oh, man. That is brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Yeah, I mean, we couldn't play the game twice in a row, so... Yeah, sometimes it's gonna be like that. Feels bad. We mulligan to 5, and then we got color screwed. Like, what? Come on. Funny thing is, we also mulligan twice. Mulligan to 5. in the first game as well. Yeah, today is just not going well, huh? Wouldn't it be funny, like, if we had, like, a land that is also an equipment? I feel like that would be kind of sick. Yeah, I feel like that would be kind of sick. Like, just imagine that. Just land and an equipment at the same time. That's so sick. For the Stoneforge Mystic. Maybe that's something they can do in Modern Horizons 4. They went with a Flage. You know, I could Assimilation Aegis this, but I probably shouldn't. Oh, that's real good. The question is, do I want to make this into a frog and attack, or do I just want to set up like another card? I think I kind of want to do that because let's say if the Psychic Frog does end up dying, and then I can discard a bunch of cards and then Oculus next turn. Would have been nice if I actually draw land there though, so I can play Stoneforge Mystic. What is this? Okay, I think I'm gonna Stoneforge Mystic into Juggernaut. They have a Flage. They have a One Ring. They're actually pretty annoying because I don't want to give them One Ring either, but I think it has to be a Wrath of the Skies. I'd rather have them One Ring than Wrath of the Skies. I'll probably just Archon. Archon or 3-tree Battalion? That's the question. The ultimate question. I could go Swords. Thinking about it. Put it on Juggernaut so they can even Flage. Maybe I should have given it to Psychic Frog. Thinking about it. Den of the Bugbear. I guess they kind of need to because of Flage. I don't really want to. I don't really want to Assimilation Aegis the Juggernaut, but I don't want to just, you know, attack for 7 as well. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 damage total if I discard everything, but I mean, I'm not going to. Ah, this is tough. Yeah, I think I'm going to a Simulation Aegis. We're drawing just all the abhorrent Oculus, apparently. Yeah, maybe I should have put the source on the Psychic Frog. So, they're playing One Ring. Archon out. Oh, they just surrendered. Okay, I've been mulliganing way too much. I'm gonna keep a 5-lander, honestly. I've been mulliganing way too much recently. Like, I don't know what is going on, but I am mulliganing to hell and back every single game. Also, what is this? Like, I've mulliganed like 3 times today because I can't even find a single land. And all of a sudden, guess what? This is what I get. It's kind of annoying. Well, dissection tool plus simulation Aegis is kind of interesting. I do want to set up Diviner Fate though. Man, I don't know what's going on. I already went through 13 lands. I must be truly blessed today. Fatal Push is a good card. Pretty funny. I could attack with the Ocelot Pride to see what happens. Like, if they block with just Guide of Soul, then I can Fatal Push after gaining life. They're just gaining so much life though, which is kind of annoying. Flood versus Screwed, like, so classic. Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? Into an unearth. I should have actually grabbed a Psychic Frog then. Yeah, that's fine. Faster we get rid of a Soul Warden, the better it is. Get a Psychic Frog out there. Make this into a... that. Okay, that's a terrible mill. What was that? Wow. Return to ranks. Now that is a card that I haven't seen in a long time. So... let me see. Sword of Fire and Ice. Shocking that and don't it's not really gonna do anything. Attack, attack. Actually, I don't think they're gonna block the Psychic Frog anyways. Guess I should have shocked. Alright, so they're playing a life gain deck. Let's have a Toxic Deluge, Skyclave Apparition, Archon out, Fragment Reality in. Jite is okay. I think all the equipments are actually decent against this deck. I'm gonna cut Unearth. Actually, let's cut Juggernaut Peddlers. I don't want to cut too many cards. I do need at least 22 creatures. Yeah, I do need at least 22 creatures. Maybe I'll have an Archon in, like just one copy of it, and just cut the Unearth. Since I'm bringing a lot of non-creature spells. Perfect. Voice of the Blessed. Go with the Psychic Frog. Get lost. Okay. Wow. Surprised? Nice. Assimilation Aegis. So that's gonna be able to take care of Voice of the Blessed. Another Guide of Soul. Honestly, I kinda don't want to use the Witch Enchanter, but... like, I want to get rid of the Authority of the Console if I can, but... I also don't want to take extra, you know, damage in the future turns if I have to play this. Because I just want to go 3-3 Battalion next turn. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. You know what else is a good one? That. Oh, it's a map. I thought this was a clue token. I'll take a Skyclip Apparition. And put an upkeep stop. Wow, that is so tempting, but I think we have to. Leyline of Hope. 5 cards in the yard. Oh my god. Oh my god. No way. It could have been Oculus. Okay, I'm gonna try to gain some life because I think if I just gain some life, I'm just gonna win anyways. That's crazy. That the top card was Oculus, right? Attack. That's actually pretty annoying. Yeah, that can be pretty annoying. I'll attack with these. And I'll just pass. Because I think we're gonna win here anyways. Very nice. Alright, so this deck was actually pretty sweet. I feel like today's session was a little bit cursed because I've been mulliganing to 5 a lot. Plus, we also got a little bit color screwed. In few games, like we couldn't find our blue source. We are playing 13 blue source, which is, you know, should be enough to sustain a 2-mana blue spell. So I'm not sure what's going on. And we are running 13 black, plus a 16 white to support our colors here. But yeah, 23 land, we couldn't find our, second land most of the times. In how many games did we play? Yeah, we played 5 games and lost 1 game to a brutal mulligan to 5 plus getting color screwed the next following game. But despite that, I think the deck was actually pretty sick. I've been kind of meaning to try with the 3-tree battalion with the Stoneforge Mystic in Historic for a while. And I think this one does the job done pretty well. So currently we have 24 creatures for the 3-tree battalion, but it's actually 23 creatures because the Witch Enchanter doesn't count. The Bulwark Trawler does count, however, since it's a 3 on a card. But obviously this is not a card that you want to hit. And most of the times you just kind of want to hit the Abhorrent Oculus. We have actually hit the Abhorrent Oculus multiple times with the 3-tree battalion. And it's literally just game winning. If you hit the Abhorrent Oculus with this card, just absolutely insane. Hitting the Stoneforge Mystic was also pretty good because a lot of the times what happens with the Stoneforge Mystic is if you play a Stoneforge Mystic and you tutor a 5-mana, dissection tool, the Stoneforge Mystic does end up dying because, they see that you tutored a 5-mana card and then they want to kill it, right? But if you hit a Stoneforge Mystic out of a 3-tree battalion, chances are they might not have a second removal, right? So that's actually also pretty sick as well. So playing a creature that is just really good if there were 2 of it. So playing a 3-tree battalion in a deck like this where, hitting any of these creatures, doubling up on them is just insanely good. Like if you hit Stoneforge Mystic, it's good. Getting double Juggernaut, why not, right? Getting double Psychic Frog, really good, right? Getting double Abhorrent Oculus, that's really the jackpot here. And even getting double Diviner of Fates, right? That's really good as well because then you get to replace cards in your hand and you draw 2 cards. So compared to Collect the Company where you have a very slim chance of hitting the doubles, right? This is a very unique case where the 3-tree battalion is better than Collect the Company because I would say Collect the Company in a creature heavy deck, it's probably better than 3-tree battalion because a lot of the times getting a double isn't that great. You want like 2 different creatures so that you can diversify the creature's effects a little bit better, right? But we have a little bit of a unique case here where getting a double of them is just really good. Even getting, double Archon's really good, right? Very pesky. Getting a double Skyclave Apparition is also very good as well. Like, we have a very unique case here where the 3-tree battalion is actually pretty good. And funny enough, because we're playing 3-tree battalion compared to Collect the Company, that means we can still play things like non-creature spells, right? So playing 22 creatures in a deck is about like 95% chance to hit 1 or more creature. Compared to Collect the Company, you want your deck to be like 32 creatures or 30 plus creatures, right? For like a 93% chance of hitting. So the fact that it only requires a 1 creature that you need to see from top 6 cards makes it so that you can play these non-creature spells, which is sick and actually perfect for the Stoneforge Mystic because now you get to add things like Lost Jite, Assimilation Aegis, Sword of Fire and Ice, and Dissection Tool, which are fantastic equipment spells for the Stoneforge Mystic. I would say probably the weakest is maybe Lost Jite or Sword of Fire and Ice. Assimilation Aegis is also kind of, a niche card depending on the situation. I would say the best card here is Dissection Tool because this instantly creates a 4/4 body with the Lifelink Death Touch, which is pretty important in a deck that is trying to support 3 colors with multiple shock lands. So it's, yeah, I think the deck came out pretty great. And not to mention, like, even if you can't get the Abhorrent Oculus out with the 3-tree battalion, as long as you can get a Psychic Frog or Diviner of Fates, right, you can discard the Abhorrent Oculus into Unearthing, right? The worst case scenario is if the Abhorrent Oculus are stuck in your hand and you don't even have a single Psychic Frog or you don't have Unearth, right? That is probably the worst case scenario. So yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.